Hey, what's up everyone? I know a lot of you guys have gotten the OGST mini console case with that cool LCD, but some people are having problems getting it working correctly, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that. First things first, you're going to need to download Odroid Gamestation Turbo. So follow the link that I have in my description, and you can download from one of two sources. Select whichever one you want. Once you download it, you're going to extract the file. I've already done that because it takes a while, and I extracted it to my desktop. Next, you're going to bring up Etcher or Win32 Disk Imager. I prefer Etcher. You're going to select your image. Mine's on my desktop. It's going to verify the image. Then, before you do anything, you're going to want to click on this little gear here, and you're going to uncheck Validate Write on Success. If you leave that on, it's going to take a really long time to write your cards. Also, I would uncheck Anonymously Report Errors. Then you're going to go ahead and put your micro SD card into your computer. And then you're going to click on Select Drive. It should automatically see it. If you have more than one drive, like this, you'll see it pop up here in a second. Make sure you select the one that says Card. If you have a big card, when you click Flash, it'll warn you that it's an unusually large size. Just make sure it's the right one and click Continue. Depending on how fast your card is, it should only take about 5 or 10 minutes. Once the SD card finishes flashing, we're going to go ahead and eject the card, put it in the Odroid, and start configuring Gamestation Turbo. The first time Gamestation Turbo boots, it'll boot into Kodi, and you'll see the ROM collection browser screen come up. Just go ahead and ignore that because in about 2 minutes, it's going to reboot itself. And once it reboots, we'll be able to start configuring everything and get the OGST console working. Okay, once Gamestation Turbo has rebooted, it'll bring you back into Kodi once again. Once the ROM collection browser comes up, go ahead and press S on your keyboard and exit. Takes a little bit of time sometimes. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go into a terminal. You can do that by pressing Control, Alt, and T on your keyboard, or you can just use your mouse if you have one plugged in and double click on that. You're going to type sudo apt/get update. It's going to ask you for your sudo password. You're just going to type in Odroid and press enter. It'll take a while. It'll go ahead and do all the updates. Once it does that, we'll go on to step 2. All right. Next, we're going to type sudo apt-get and then upgrade. Select yes. Type Y for yes. It'll automatically select it by default, but I always put it in there just in case. And make sure that's a capital Y. Now, the OGST mini website says to do all 3 of these commands together. When I did that, I had a problem with locked files, and it never worked, and I would always have to start over. So doing it in 3 individual steps instead of 1 seems to work out best. So that's what I recommend. Okay, the third and final step is sudo apt-get DIST-upgrade. This is going to take a while as well, so we might as well go have a coffee. Make sure you accept all the defaults. And after that's done, you're going to want to reboot. Okay, it looks like everything's done, so I'm going to type in sudo reboot, and then we'll configure the console once we get rebooted. Okay, Gamestation Turbo is going to boot into Kodi one more time. You're going to do the same thing you did last time. Just press S to exit once the ROM browser comes up. And this time, once we're at our desktop, we're going to run setup odroid Gamestation Turbo. You're going to put in odroid for your password. And first things first, you're going to go down to Activate Console Kit Support. Press OK, press Enter for OK, and it'll download the actual little video pack and set up everything. So when you launch an emulator, it'll play a nice little video on the front panel. All right. Hopefully you'll see this where it says LCD display configured and activated. Just go ahead and press enter for OK. I'm going to disable ROM collection browser auto start, and I'm going to disable auto start for a front end here. And what I'm going to do now is just exit out of this, and I'm going to copy over a couple games via SSH using SFTP, username odroid. It'll be in a ROMs directory. Just do what you normally do and copy your games over. And then we're going to run Emulation Station. Okay, the first time Emulation Station boots, it'll ask you to configure your gamepad like you normally do. So just go ahead and do that. Okay, this is just the normal skin and everything. I'll go ahead and go to the Atari 7800. And we'll launch a game here. Let's go ahead and try an N64 logo. There you go. Everything seems to be working. Hopefully the Team Aura will come up with an image that doesn't require Gamestation Turbo.